SpaceX is set to launch its most ambitious Starship test flight yet, and you're invited to join us on this exciting journey. Scheduled for October 13th at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, this fifth test flight, known as Starship Flight 5, will lift off from SpaceX's Starbase facility in Texas. This isn't just any launch, it marks a significant step forward in SpaceX's pursuit of a fully reusable space vehicle. Starship and its Super Heavy booster together form the tallest and most powerful rocket in the world, designed to carry humanity into space and beyond. For Flight 5, SpaceX aims not only to launch Starship but also to attempt something groundbreaking, catching the massive Super Heavy booster mid-air with their Mechazilla structure. If successful, this innovative method could drastically reduce the time needed to prepare for future launches. Flight 5 is all about pushing the boundaries. The goal is to send Starship on a trajectory that will take it into space, re-enter the atmosphere, and splash down in the Indian Ocean. But the real challenge lies in recovering the Super Heavy booster and paving the way for a new era of space exploration. Don't miss this chance to witness history in the making, as SpaceX takes another giant leap towards a future where space travel is accessible and sustainable. SpaceX's Starship and Super Heavy system represent the cutting edge of spaceflight technology, combining power, innovation, and the audacity to aim for full reusability. At nearly 400 feet tall, this rocket is not only the world's tallest but also the most powerful, boasting 33 Raptor engines on the Super Heavy booster and another 6 on the Starship itself. These engines utilize a unique combination of liquid methane and liquid oxygen, providing exceptional thrust and efficiency. The star of this mission is the Super Heavy's return system, affectionately known as Mechazilla. This enormous tower, outfitted with robotic arms, aims to catch the Super Heavy booster as it descends back to Earth. While traditional boosters either burn up in the atmosphere or land in the ocean, SpaceX's Mechazilla is designed to snag the rocket in mid-air and place it back on the launch pad, ready for quick refurbishment and another flight. This represents a giant leap forward in SpaceX's goal of rapid turnaround for launches, making space travel more akin to air travel. Getting here hasn't been easy. SpaceX has invested years into designing and refining the Raptor engines and the Mechazilla catch system. The infrastructure at Starbase in Texas is state-of-the-art, with technicians spending thousands of hours on structural checks and safety protocols. Preparing for a launch of this scale requires meticulous planning and precision, particularly with a system as complex as Mechazilla. Ultimately, SpaceX's goal with Starship is not just to create another rocket but to revolutionize how we explore space. Starship's reusability is key to lowering the cost of access to space and enabling missions that were previously unimaginable, like returning humans to the Moon and potentially establishing a colony on Mars. As we stand on the edge of this historic launch, we're reminded that this is about more than just another flight. It's about redefining the future of space travel, one ambitious step at a time. Starship Flight 5 isn't just a launch, it's a carefully orchestrated sequence of maneuvers that aim to push the limits of SpaceX's technology and redefine space exploration. The mission profile for this flight is both complex and ambitious, with multiple key milestones planned from liftoff to splashdown. Once Starship takes off, powered by the Super Heavy booster's 33 Raptor engines, it will climb into the atmosphere before the two stages separate. From here, the Starship spacecraft will continue on its own, aiming for a controlled re-entry and splashdown in the Indian Ocean. This is no easy feat. The last Starship test experienced burn damage on its fins during re-entry, a lesson SpaceX has worked tirelessly to address. This time, the goal is a flawless re-entry and precise water landing, allowing SpaceX to further refine its design for upcoming missions. But the real spectacle of Flight 5 lies in what happens after stage separation. SpaceX will attempt to guide the Super Heavy booster back to its launch pad, where the towering Mechazilla structure will be waiting to catch it mid-air. This process is incredibly demanding, requiring flawless timing and coordination between the booster, the tower, and ground control. Even the smallest deviation could mean the difference between a successful catch and an emergency splashdown. Should any issue arise, such as unfavorable weather or a system fault, the booster is designed to fall back on a secondary landing option, a soft water landing in the Gulf of Mexico, much like its previous flights. What makes this even more challenging is that the booster's descent and catch attempt are determined in real time by thousands of health checks and environmental factors. SpaceX's engineers have developed an intricate system of sensors and controls that monitor the booster and the Mechazilla tower every second of the way. If anything appears even slightly off, the mission director has the authority to call off the catch attempt and redirect the booster to a safe splashdown. Ultimately, Flight 5 is a major test not only of the Starship system's capabilities but also of SpaceX's ability to navigate unprecedented technical challenges. Achieving these objectives will bring SpaceX closer to realizing a fully reusable launch system, a technology that could revolutionize space travel by drastically reducing costs and enabling more frequent missions. For SpaceX, the stakes are high, but the rewards, pushing humanity further into the cosmos, are even higher. The importance of Starship Flight 5 goes far beyond a single test flight. For SpaceX, this mission is a crucial step in proving that fully reusable spacecraft are not just science fiction but an achievable reality. With the Starship and Super Heavy system, SpaceX is working to develop a launch vehicle that can be rapidly turned around and reused multiple times, much like an airplane. The success of this mission could have a profound impact on the future of space exploration, setting the stage for a new era where space becomes accessible to more people and for more purposes. One of the primary objectives of the Starship program is to make long-duration space missions not only feasible but also sustainable. By reusing rockets, SpaceX aims to significantly reduce the cost of space travel, opening doors to exploration that were previously shut due to prohibitive costs. A reusable rocket could carry payloads to the Moon, Mars, or even beyond, without the need for costly one-time use components. For instance, NASA has selected the Starship to land its astronauts on the Moon as part of the Artemis program. If SpaceX can prove that Starship is capable of achieving safe re-entries and quick turnarounds, it will be a game-changer for lunar missions and beyond. Moreover, the success of Starship would pave the way for the colonization of Mars, a long-standing dream of SpaceX's founder, Elon Musk. Unlike Earth's moon, which is relatively close and easier to reach, Mars presents a host of challenges that require not just landing on the planet, but also launching back to Earth. A fully reusable Starship could hypothetically be stationed on Mars and used to ferry people and supplies to and from the Martian surface. This vision of making humanity a multi-planetary species relies heavily on Starship's success and its ability to be reused efficiently. But the implications of Starship's reusability don't end with NASA or Mars. SpaceX envisions a future where Starship flights are as routine as airline flights, transporting cargo and passengers not only between Earth and space but also between distant points on Earth itself. This concept, known as Earth-to-Earth travel, would allow passengers to board a Starship in one city and arrive at a destination halfway around the world in under an hour. If SpaceX can successfully demonstrate that Starship can be reused quickly and reliably, it could revolutionize not just space travel, but also global transportation. Starship Flight 5 also highlights SpaceX's commitment to pushing the boundaries of what is technologically possible. Developing a catch system like Mechazilla and attempting to catch a descending rocket booster are ambitious undertakings that require precision and innovation. The data gathered from this mission will inform future improvements, as SpaceX continues to refine the vehicle for even more challenging missions. There's also the question of public and environmental safety, a critical aspect of any reusable launch system. By capturing the Super Heavy booster at the launch site, SpaceX can avoid the environmental impact associated with ocean splashdowns and reduce the risk of debris. This approach could set new standards for how space missions are conducted in a more environmentally conscious manner. The outcomes of Starship Flight 5 will shape not only SpaceX's future but also the future of space exploration as a whole. If successful, this flight will prove that reusable rockets are within reach, offering a tantalizing glimpse into a future where space is more accessible, missions are more affordable, and humanity is able to explore farther than ever before. The journey to realizing that vision is long and filled with challenges, but SpaceX's relentless pursuit of innovation makes it one of the most exciting stories in the world today. the Starship program embodies a bold vision for the future, where the barriers between Earth and the stars are no longer insurmountable. For those eager to witness history unfold, the Starship Flight 5 launch is a moment not to be missed. This mission isn't just about watching a rocket lift off, it's a testament to SpaceX's vision of making space travel routine, safe, and sustainable. If successful, Flight 5 will mark a significant leap towards fully reusable space vehicles, bringing us closer to a world where space exploration is not limited to a select few but accessible to many. You can watch the launch live through various platforms, including SpaceX's official channels and sites like space.com, where coverage will start about 35 minutes before liftoff. For those near SpaceX's Starbase facility in Texas, there are viewing spots along the nearby beaches, offering a front-row seat to the excitement. But for most of us, tuning in online will provide an excellent view, with expert commentary guiding you through the mission's key moments. SpaceX's Starship program represents a collective dream of a future where the stars are within reach. It's a vision that challenges our perceptions of what's possible, stretching the boundaries of human achievement. Whether for scientific research, lunar landings, or even missions to Mars, the success of this mission could very well transform the way we think about our place in the cosmos. This flight is more than a test, it's a step toward a future where humans can live, work, and thrive in space. So, as you watch the launch, consider the bigger picture. Each new milestone brings us closer to a future where the exploration of space isn't just a distant dream, but a tangible reality. Stay connected with SpaceX, share your excitement, and remember that every launch is a reminder of our collective potential to reach beyond our world. Join us on this journey, and let's keep pushing the boundaries together. Don't forget to follow SpaceX's updates and share the experience with others. The universe awaits, and it's time for all of us to be a part of this incredible adventure.